Have you ever noticed someone who never captures their own photos? No selfies, no posed moments, no camera raised when something meaningful happens. In a world obsessed with documenting every second, these people stand out by doing the opposite. They live moments without freezing them, and psychology says this behavior is not accidental. It reveals deep truths about how they see themselves, how they experience life, and how they regulate their emotions. Let's break down the real psychology behind people who don't capture their photos. 1. Presence over proof. Psychologists say people who avoid capturing photos often prioritize direct experience over documentation. They don't feel the need to prove they were somewhere to validate the moment. Their focus stays on what they feel, not what they can show later. While many people experience life through a lens, these individuals stay grounded in real time. This reflects a strong ability to remain present, a trait linked to higher life satisfaction and emotional awareness. They don't trade memory depth for visual evidence. For them, being there matters more than having proof they were. 2. Internalized self-worth. Research on self-esteem suggests that people who don't photograph themselves frequently are less reliant on external reinforcement. They don't seek reassurance through images, reactions, or feedback. Their sense of worth is already established internally. They don't need to check how they look from multiple angles because their identity isn't fragile. This kind of self-worth is stable, not reactive. It doesn't rise or fall based on appearance or comparison. That's why they feel no urgency to capture themselves. They already feel secure occupying space without needing confirmation. 3. Low performance pressure. For many, cameras turn moments into performances. People begin acting for how the memory will look rather than how it will feel. Individuals who avoid capturing photos often reject this pressure. Psychologists link this to lower self-monitoring behavior, meaning they don't constantly adjust themselves to fit imagined audiences. They behave authentically because they aren't thinking about future viewers. This allows them to relax into experiences without self-consciousness. They laugh freely, react naturally, and engage deeply. Life isn't a stage to them. It's a place to participate, not perform. 4. Emotional regulation strength. People who don't capture photos often show stronger emotional regulation skills. They don't feel anxiety about missing moments or losing memories. They trust their mind to retain what matters. This reflects confidence in emotional processing rather than emotional hoarding. Psychologists note that constantly capturing moments can sometimes stem from fear of loss. These individuals don't cling to moments through images. They let experiences pass naturally, knowing that what truly impacts them will stay internally. This emotional stability allows them to move through life without compulsive preservation. Their sense of self evolves internally through values, decisions, and experiences, not through albums or galleries. This makes them less attached to appearances and more connected to substance. 6. Deep trust in memory. Many people photograph moments because they fear forgetting. People who don't capture photos often trust their memory and emotional imprint. Research shows that memory tied to emotion is often stronger than memory tied to images. These individuals instinctively preserve attentional depth. They listen more closely, observe more carefully, and feel more intensely. Their experiences are not fragmented. This focus strengthens emotional memory and creates a sense of richness that doesn't require visual records. People who don't capture photos often operate from internal motivation. They do things because they want to, not because they should document them. This autonomy creates a sense of freedom. They aren't influenced by cultural pressure to record everything. Their choices come from personal values, not social norms. This independence strengthens self-trust and reduces stress. They live according to internal rhythm rather than external expectation. This comfort indicates emotional security. They don't fear fading from attention because their identity doesn't depend on it. They exist fully whether or not anyone notices. 12. Prioritization of connection over capture. Psychology supports this view. Experiences processed fully leave lasting impressions. These individuals choose immersion over interruption. They trust life to be meaningful without constant recording. Their confidence doesn't come from evidence, it comes from experience. So the next time you notice someone who never captures their photos, don't assume they're detached, careless, or uninterested. They might simply be more present, emotionally grounded, and internally secure than most. They don't collect moments, they live them. And that choice reveals a quiet strength that doesn't need documentation to exist. If you enjoy understanding the hidden psychology behind human behavior, stay curious, because some of the most powerful minds leave no visual trail behind them.